All right, welcome to episode 3 of the Forbes 30 Under 30 Summit. Episode 1, I answer the question, how do you make the list? Number 2 is actually a more in-depth inside view of the actual summit. And right now, I am gonna leave my final review for this event. All in all, I would definitely say I was very happy with it, and here's why, right? You get to be surrounded by a lot of really cool people in my age group who are just crushing it, and hear their inspiring stories of how they were able to get to where they were, which all of us started in college, to where they are now, right? So did I meet really cool people? Yes. Did I find any business deals from this event? No. Did I find new relationships that I continuously stay in touch with? Not at this one. Doesn't mean that other people didn't though. Did I have an amazing time? Absolutely. In the rest of this vlog, I'll show you the actual after party, and afterwards we went to a nightclub and it was just an amazing time. So did I have a great time with my friends? Absolutely. All in all, for the price, I paid about $500 for a listmaker guest pass. And these, so I've been to a ton of events. This is not the transformative, blow your mind off, right, and be like super pumped up and you're out, going crushing it, right? But this is a very more curated, speaker-based event, networking. You definitely need to put in the time and sit in the conference to get a lot of value out. You need to put yourself out there and meet people and build relationships to get the value out of it. But I think the vlog gives you an inside view into the actual event itself, so you can personally making a decision whether or not it is the right fit for you. All in all, would I recommend this? 100%. For the price, for the amount of days, and the amount of fun and the amount of people you can meet. I mean, this is a great way to get your foot in the door with networking with very high, powerful people, as well as the future leaders of our country and the world, really. The only downside, I think, for this one, a lot of feedback from other folks have been around the organization of the actual event. But see, that's the thing, it differences every year to year. This next year is going to be in Detroit, and all in all, would I go again? It's definitely a maybe. The good news is I have a lot of friends in this space, so it wouldn't be surprised if I'm going to make it there again. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog. The rest of this episode is going to be further into the actual event itself, so you have an inside look from other folks who are attending as well, and hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Good morning. It is day 3 here at the Forbes Under 30 Summit. Had a fun night last night, doing a little bit of bar crawl, meet some people, hang out with some old friends. I do want to share with you one thing I picked up yesterday. So one of the questions I've been looking to get answered is, how did the folks make the list? And to summarize, what I've learned so far is, the majority of the people who make the 30 under 30 list, there's a desire to be on the list, a desire to get recognition. So they are actually actively, promoting themselves or working on their business. So I met one gentleman, he wanted to be on the list at a very early age, and he focused on his business. And then when it was right at 29, he applied and got in. But the 3 things that I've seen in consensus for the folks that actually want to get in, it's clout, impact, and revenue. Tenzin, saw her speak. We'll put her little speech right here. But she shared with me how she's in the nonprofit sector, helping refugees get placed better in the job market in the United States. And her way of getting into the Forbes 30 was, she said she was living her life's work. All right, peeps, rainy day 3. Let's get it. Just wrapped up day 3. Everyone has already departed. You can see it's empty. Let's talk about some highlights. I think the coolest thing is actually seeing people our age and learning from them, right? So entrepreneurs, there was, CMOs, director of marketing. It's not just business owners. Again, clout, people with power, people with influence, working for cool companies as well. There was topics like, remote working. There was a panel around VCs giving their secrets with how to communicate to venture capitalists, or I guess VC insider secrets. There was topics around, how to raise your first $1 million. How did these three startups, the co-founders, how did they actually pull together and scrap together their first $1 million round, and what was it like? So a lot of different topics. And it gives them an opportunity to contribute, gives them an opportunity to share, and gives us an opportunity to learn and start believing, right? And the energy of actually just going out and doing it and seeing that they're okay, right? It's not the end of the world. And I think that, part of it is inspiring. You just want to go back and feel like, wow, I just want to go crank out that business plan or reach out to investors or write that book you always wanted to write, right? It's like, it just, I think that's the energy here is, again, learning from our peers that are killing it. So that is a quick summary of the week. Tomorrow, day 4, we're actually going to contribute, right? So there's actually time to do service.
What has your experience been for this event?
I totally loved it. I met so many great people here, young entrepreneurs, people who just doing stuff, not the not like the real people, real young, cool people who are, some of them are making hundreds of millions of dollars, some of them are not, but all of them, they have a great energy. They have something to share and they know how to have fun.
And I'm at the Forbes 30 Under 30 event. I made the list in 2017 for the energy category. And this event this year I think has been really exciting. Every time I go, it just opens my mind to these different possibilities. So you meet people in sectors that you didn't even know existed. I think, for example, today I met somebody that was working and doing something with satellites, like a router for satellites. I had no idea that was a problem, but he's working to solve it. So I think the biggest thing is a lot of times, even with myself, no matter what I achieve, I still think there's this boundary of what I can do in my lifetime.
So everybody, here with Bradley in New York, and we were just bonding over the ability to drop into a group and start a conversation from scratch. Because that's kind of what I just did with his friends.
Drop in the chat room.
And what we're gonna do is it's so funny because for the first time, and that's how I know I'm at a 30 Under 30 event.
Yeah.
I'm in a group and other people are dropping into my conversations in my group, and I'm like, oh, welcome to the chat room.
Well, hello there.
Bradley has joined our chat room. And,
just dropping by.
And what were you saying? Like, the key thing is what? What was that about the 15 seconds?
Yeah, I think not even 15 seconds. I think if you give it 6, 7, 8 seconds of insane courage, that is the scariest moment, right?
Right.
If you give it that 8 seconds and it either goes up or it's gonna go down. If it goes down, then get out. Move on to the next one. But if you have that 8 seconds and something sparks from there, I think you'll never regret it.